Hello, writers. This is Lee Jessup, career coach for emerging and professional screenwriters, coming at you with a little bit of an industry update from information gathered in the last week in meetings and conversations with friends in the industry. Just to give you context, and I think context is always important, specifically when providing industry updates because they are timely and time specific to when those videos are recorded. It is now January 2025. We are thankfully past the LA fires that are still being contained, and is still a lot of damage to recover from, but it feels like the industry is getting back in gear. This past week, it felt like a lot of writers are getting out there on meetings, and I had the opportunity to meet up with industry friends, with representatives, specifically managers, and have those conversations as people were getting back to business. And a lot of what we were talking about is kind of the restart of 2025. People feeling that, the fire started on what was day 2 of business, and now it's time to kind of reset and restart. And we ended up talking a lot about what representatives specifically are looking for. Now, I generally find that representatives, and specifically managers who are on the forefront of breaking in new voices, of introducing emerging writers to the space, I find that they're looking for actionable screenplays, right? The screenplays that you can take out and do something with. And those do tend to follow specific mandates, industry mandates that they feel they can meet, they can serve. And so a lot of conversations this week ended up leaning into what genres are people looking for, what genre is the industry hungry for at this point in time. And again, this is where I'm going to remind you, this is kind of timestamp specific, and it is bound to shift and change. But where we are right now is that it feels like most reps that I'm talking to, clearly can't talk to everybody everywhere, but everybody that I'm talking to continues to look for more genre-driven material. So horror, thriller, sci-fi, some action. I have talked to a couple of people who are still looking for rom-coms, that are finding that there is an appetite for that. So the genres that feel actionable right now are those clear drawn genre lines. We are continuing to hear that there's less industry appetite at the moment for straight drama, relationship dramas, family dramas, that sort of thing. Doesn't mean it's not going to shift on us again in 3 months or 6 months, and it likely will. It always does. But at the moment, I'm finding that on the feature side specifically, what we're looking for is horror, thriller, sci-fi, action, some action comedy, some rom-com. So if you have those, it's a great time to consider in the coming year making a push for representation, a push for exposure. If you are writing more in a more kind of pure drama space, look at those competitions that are friendlier to drama, or competitions that have specific drama category where you don't have to compete against those horrors and thriller scripts to really have your work stand out, and look for ways to continue to build a claim for the work, continue to get the work out there, because I'm feeling that the momentum that was built towards the end of 2024 has not been lost in the fires, and there is appetite to see the industry continue to make the turn it was already making, coming back with features specifically that I think will remain hot for the year ahead, or at least part of the year ahead, and moving in those genre spaces. All right, you guys, I hope you find this helpful. Keep watching. Of course, subscribe if you found this useful, and we will connect soon. Bye.